Hello and welcome to Alter Albums. In this video we'll cover adding layouts, as well as replacing, reordering, and deleting them. The 20 pages presented when you begin a project are just there to get you started. You're welcome to change any and all of them as you wish. The button functions above the design area make layout changes simple. If you want to add pages, for instance, or access more layout choices, just press the Add Pages button, and it will bring a library of options up for you. Here you can filter your choices by background color and number of images. Keep in mind the number of images indicates the number you will find across a two-page design. For example, if we select one image, it will present two-page layouts where one image is spread across both pages. If we were looking for some choices where there would be one image on the left page and one image on the right, you'd want to go ahead and select two images per page because it's two images per two-page layout. And here we would see something presented that might look more what you're looking for if you wanted just one image on the left-hand side and one image on the right. And we'll select this first one here. Press Add. And it will add the layout selected to the right of whatever layout you were working on. So I had this particular image with the bride, and the new image, or the new layout rather, is presented just to the right of that. There is no undo function in the software, so given that, when I'm designing, I tend to try out a couple different looks for any group of images that I'm working with, and then delete the layouts that I elect not to use. For example, let me return to this image with the bride, and let's say I'm not sure about the black frame, and I'd like to see a couple different looks here. So I'll select one with no border at all, select another with a white one, press Add, and those choices are now available, or layouts rather, are available to the right of the one I was originally looking at. And here I can drag the image in to each of these. And then I enjoy looking at a couple different looks and see what I prefer. So we'll pretend in this instance I kind of like the white frame. So I can return to the pages that I do not want, press Delete Page, and it will remove just that two-page spread. I can do the same thing here on the black, and I am just left with the layout that I preferred. If you prefer to replace a page rather than adding a page, that is an option as well. Let me select this layout where we have 6 images here that we are confident these are the ones we want to use for this page, but we're not sure we are in love with the layout. Here we would just select the Replace Page button. It'll bring up the familiar library of choices. Say I'll stick with the black theme. I know I have 6 images that I like. And we'll go to a different look. Hit Replace, and it will hold those same images you had. It may not place them precisely in the frame you might want them in. You might have cause to move them around a bit. Let's say we prefer this image in the top right. I might have to make that adjustment, which leaves me with the image in here twice, so I'd want to also track down the other image, place it there, and that's how you would handle replacing rather than adding pages. You can also rearrange the order that your layouts are in, and to do so you would just press the Reorder Pages button. I use this function for a couple different uses. The most obvious is you can take pages that you've designed and relocate them anywhere in the project that suits you, like this. But I also use it to get a feel for my overall layout. I like to see if perhaps I've placed too many pages that have a similar design next to one another, and make decisions based on what I might find that way. Let's say I'd like to see this full page spread between these two. And then once you're happy with what you have, just hit save and it will hold the layout as it was presented there. That concludes this video. Thank you for using Alter and enjoy making your album.